Hi, this is Mindy McCarty-Stewart with a special edition of On the Move with Mindy. We are here very much on the move with our Firebirds in the field, thanks to our Ford Foundation, our career navigator, and our staff to provide an opportunity for immersion that brings our staff members into in-demand fields to explore, to understand all the different opportunities that exist for future careers and to help make those connections in the classroom.
So Firebirds in the Field is an opportunity for us to take some of our staff and educators from Kettering City School out into some in-demand career areas for our staff to learn more about what the modern world of work looks like, and just to really experience the changes that have happened and just to see different careers that we have that our students might someday be joining into.
What do we have the ability to do that's different?
We really want our teachers and our staff to hear about all of the different career opportunities that exist in a career pathway. So for instance, with this one with healthcare, there's several job opportunities that students can get just by earning a credential or a certificate and start working right away to then build up to an associate's or bachelor's degree, medical school, dental school. There's just so many options, and we really want them to know the diversity of those options. Another reason is because we want our staff and our educators who are working with our students to hear about the skills that our workers are looking for. So collaboration, critical thinking, and then just being able to bring that back into the classroom to really show students how what they're doing here in the building with us between kindergarten and 12th grade will really apply to what they're going to do when they're adults and they leave us.
Well, I'm here with Megan Beyer, Van Buren Middle School teacher, and she has selected to participate in this Firebirds in the Field Immersion Day. And so Megan, just share with us what inspired you to join this program with us.
Sure. Certainly a colleague did tell me that they had gone to one in a different field, and that was really effective and interesting and helpful for them to see. I think for me, considering the needs of the workforce and comparing that to what we see in the classroom, the shifts we've seen in education, and seeing how those shifts are also in our workforce and in our community, and kind of comparing those things along with our portrait of a graduate and everything, just to kind of look at how all of those things compare.
Great. And I know we just got started and we've heard from a few people and departments here at Kettering. Is there a takeaway that you've already picked up on?
Yeah. I think that hospitals in healthcare in general, and especially the blessing of having Kettering Health Network in our community, is just this little ecosystem of different careers and stepping stones for our students. And that is such a cool thing to hear about, that at 16 years old you can get your foot in the door and kind of develop your interests, and it's just this cool whole world that seems like a really great opportunity for our students.
We like to start off with just sharing a little bit about
Well, I am with Kelsey Turner, and she is the Workforce Development Coordinator here at Kettering, and I'm very excited just to spend a few minutes with you. Kelsey has been organizing this Firebird in the Fields immersion program for us today. So, Kelsey, tell us the Kettering City School community about the position, the role, and opportunities of what you'd like to promote about Kettering.
Absolutely, yeah. Workforce development is relatively a new space for Kettering Health, but it's been a great opportunity to partner with local schools. We have so many great community partners, and so it's been a privilege to be able to put on days like this where we can share opportunities that most people only know about nurses and doctors within a hospital, but it's so much more diverse than that. So any opportunity that we can get students in the door, we can get staff in the door to share those opportunities that we have is awesome for us. It helps us promote career awareness and lets people know that there's so much diversity of positions within healthcare. And also the opportunity for growth. Where you start doesn't necessarily have to be where you end. So giving students the opportunity to learn about education assistance or programs we have to help fund their growth is always a really cool opportunity for us to invest in the community that we have locally. We can have students work in a variety of roles as soon as they are 16 years old. A couple of the departments we like to highlight are our culinary nutrition department. We have students who work as ambassadors, so they take meal trays to patient rooms. It's a great opportunity for them to interact with patients if they like working with people or think someday they might want to work in a clinical role. It's a great opportunity for them to see what it looks like in a patient room, to see the doctors and the nurses, our rehab teams interacting with the patient. We also have our materials management team. So for students who maybe are unsure if they are interested in working with patients, it could be a good opportunity for them to still get their foot in the hospital. They'll get to help unload trucks when we have shipments come in and take supplies up to the nursing unit so that when a nurse needs supplies, they have what they need and that the supply closet is stocked. So also a very important role. Both are important roles for us within the hospital and a great way for a student to get their foot in the door.
So if I am a very interested family member, parent, or student hearing this information, first of all, how old do I have to be as a student, as a young person, to apply, and how do I go about that application?
Yeah, as long as students are 16 years old, they can come and work for us. There's a lot more opportunities that do open up once they have that high school diploma, but we like to get them in as early as we can. We have a high school landing page, which is an opportunity for students to just give us their information, and we can work with them one-on-one to help find a role that's well suited for them. They can also at any point go on to our Kettering Health Careers webpage and browse whatever positions they think might be of interest to them.
Great, thank you. Hi, we have Shane Sullivan, Fairmont High School teacher, and Shane has agreed to participate in the Firebird in the Fields Immersion Day here at Kettering Hospital. So Shane, tell us a little bit about why you selected to participate today.
I just wanted to learn about some of the opportunities other than doctor and nurse that the Kettering Hospital offered for our kids. So we learned a lot today. There's a lot of things, a lot of job opportunities here.
Wonderful. And what is something that you hope to take back to your classroom after being here today?
I wanted to know if there were things our kids at age 16 could do, and there are in culinary and the materials, stocking the rooms. But also it was neat to learn about the opportunities for growth if you get in the organization. And I think what I want to tell kids, it's a building that's close. We all live in Kettering, so they can come work here, and there's a lot of pride. Everybody here seemed proud to work here.
Thank you. We're going to take this elevator up.
So Megan, what do you hope to maybe take back specifically to your students after participating today?
Yeah. So kind of two things. I teach English, and I think a big piece that I'm hearing is the need for collaboration and for teamwork and that in our workforces. So I see that in my classroom and trying to figure out opportunities to pull that in. But also from a career perspective, we do a lot of career exploration at our middle school levels and at the high school levels with CTC and all of our different opportunities. So I think kind of looking at what practically we have in our community that we can provide for students for career exploration too.
Great, thanks for making those connections with your students.
Thanks.